The story of the day, it's already happened. It belongs to Jim Furyk. You will not believe what he did today.
I love Hartford, but you see a lot of low scores on this golf course. And I shot 8 under on the front 9. I holed out a wedge on number 3.
It was unbelievable how easy that day was. You know, he played awesome, obviously. Shot 27 on the front.
So now I'm walking to the 10th tee. I see some writers coming out of the press room and joking around. I'm like, wow, you guys are out here early. Like, you know, is something going on? You know, something fun? And, you know, they kind of, you know, gave me a smart ass kind of look. I walked up to 10. This is a hole that I really never have been that comfortable with. I am firing on all cylinders right here. And this is an 8-iron, back right pin, trying to hit a little bit of a cut. With that pin being back right and not wanting to miss it right, that shows you the confidence I had. And I hit this one really crisp. I hit it pretty much right at it, if I remember, and have about an 8-footer for birdie.
For a 5th consecutive birdie. Needed a 66 on Friday just to make the cut on the number. Par 3 11th.
Back right pin on 11. I'm trying to hit this one probably 10 feet left of the hole. I ended up being about 15 feet long left.
And then for a 6th consecutive birdie.
This is probably the second longest birdie putt I've made to this point. I made about a 20-footer at number 8, but everything else was in there inside 8 feet. 12, drive it well. This is a little 8-iron to a front pin. Hit that one in there about 4 feet.
For a 7th straight birdie.
Now he's thinking, I have a par 5 coming up next.
So you look at a 8 under on the front, birdie 10, 11, 12. I'm now 11 under par and I'm on a par 70.
Just looking at the leaderboard, all of a sudden I see 400 through 5, 600 through 8 or something like that, 700 through 9 or whatever the ridiculous numbers it was. And then I'm sitting here going, he's 11 under, I think it was, through 12. Sitting here going, he's gonna shoot 55.
You're a sports fan. Is it comparable to the no-hitter?
Yes, I would say that, yes, it is. You know, when you're in the midst of a round like that, you don't want to stop and think about it. You don't want to interrupt the flow of it. You don't allow yourself to even go there in your own mind. You just keep doing what you do and add them up when you're done.
Coming off of birdies at 10, 11, 12, the drive at 13 has always been difficult for me. You got OB bunkers left, you got water right, and I pipe it. And I have probably, would have been a hybrid or a 5-wood, something, whatever I was carrying at the time, into the green. And I drove it in the middle of a divot, and I had to lay up. Guys told me that they were watching, like, they were on their phone watching my round while they were playing, like getting updates from their caddy. And they're like, you know, he was only 230 from the hole and he laid up. And so they were giving me the business the next week, like, are you kidding me? And I said, I drove it in a big divot. Like, I had to lay it up.
Not the best shot.
I hit the wedge a little long, pin was front left on the water. So it wasn't a great wedge shot, 2-putt.
Then at the 14th.
Always putting the ball in the fairway where he can get short clubs in his hands and spin the ball.
I knocked it in there pretty close. I had about a 12-footer for birdie at 14, hit a great putt down the hill. It misses, burns the edge. 15, hit that great drive, and I pitch it, which I think is going to be up there for a gimme, but it ends up, you know, scooting by about 8 feet.
Well judged there. Thought that didn't quite take as much off it as I'm sure Jim thought.
This one stung. In my mind, that ball was in the center cut. It dipped right at the end. Actually, Fluff read it perfect. I read it left center. He read it inside the left edge. I went back, I saw the tape. I hit it exactly where I wanted, and it, you know, it spun out. Fluff had the right read there. And that putt lipping out was like a, you know, a little bit of an oh shit moment, like, oh wow, you know, everything is going right, and I had opportunities at 13, 14, 15, wasn't able to convert. And now, 16, 17, 18, you got some big holes. And then it becomes a mental battle, not getting in your own way, not getting conservative, not making a, you know, a wish swing and just trying to let it go and keep that momentum going. This is an 8-iron, but you see the pin's front left, it's on the water. I'm probably aiming right between those two TV towers, trying to hit it right at the hole, maybe just a touch long, you know, give yourself a 15, 20 footer. I leave myself 40 feet. You can see I'm leaning, I hung it a little bit. Well, it's not as far as I said. I wonder what ShotLink said. We're inside 30 for sure, but this is the longest putt I made all day, and it's breaking 3 or 4 feet. I mean, I'm hanging it way out there.
His 10th birdie of the day.
Right in the middle, too.
And so just marrying the line and the speed, that one pretty much goes center cut. There's a huge, huge buzz on the golf course. I miss this fairway every day. I know if I get this ball in the fairway, in my mind, we're shooting 58, we might shoot 57 at this point. For one reason or another, this drive just never looked right to me. Maybe because of that big tree up the left, I used to like to cut the ball a lot more. I've never fist pumped a tee shot in my entire life.
Look at this reaction. Yes.
He knew it.
Needs par to shoot 58 for the tournament.
I've got like a 3/4 9-iron to this hole. I actually don't make the greatest swing here. I come out of it a little bit. I hang it a little bit right, a little bit short, but it's plenty. I have a lot of club in my hand. It wasn't a wedge in my mind, but it wasn't my best swing. Watch the reaction on this putt. I hit a one at this point. I can't feel my hands. I can't feel the putter head. It has no weight to it. I've always used a pretty heavy putter, swing weight wise, and I'm nervous over this putt. I literally kind of give it like, huh. And the reason why is like, I couldn't believe I got it to the hole. I had good speed. I expected that ball to break a little bit more than it did. It was a pretty good putt, not the greatest of reads.
And a 58 for Jim Furyk, the all-time PGA Tour record. What a moment for one of the all-time best.
I didn't know we'd shot 58 till it was over.
All of a sudden I was on one hole and I saw 58 in the leaderboard and it like looked weird. Something didn't make sense, but that's just incredible. Oh, it's awesome. Absolutely. I wasn't going to look at leaderboards. I told myself because I feel like when I do, I kind of get wrapped up in it, but I was trying to witness history, I guess.
Is that Miguel Carballo? His caddy was funny. I could tell his caddy was nervous because we're walking up the 18th and he won't stop talking to me. I mean, he's walking on my hip up the 18th fairway to my drive. And I'm trying to find a place to go to get a little quiet at this point. He was chatty. So, a lot of fun. That filled up on the back nine, that 16, 17, 18. Jim Nance came to work early that day to call the last few holes, if I remember. Like, this one kind of turned the golf world upside down for a couple hours.
Mr. 58. How does that sound?
That sounds darn good, Jim. That sounds really good.
You'll be called that, I believe, the rest of your life.
I actually won't. It won't bother me much. It really won't.
I just want to enjoy it, enjoy the moment, to have a little piece of history to right now. I mean, someone's going to break it. Someone's going to shoot 57. To be the only person to shoot 58, to be the only person to break 60 twice. I guess in some respects, this kind of finished out a lot of the bulk of my career on the PGA Tour. It felt like I won the golf tournament. The place was full, fans, pretty cool moment.
It's going to take a while to sink in, but very proud.
The greatest round ever on the PGA Tour. 58.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Jim.
What
Peter,
an honor it was to watch it. Congratulations.
I appreciate y'all having me. Thanks.